The series begins with Miriam, a student at Rawabi School for Girls. Miriam is the student who faces the most bullying from her classmates, to the extent that the bullying escalates to her classmates assaulting her and hitting her at school, causing her to be transferred to the hospital because of her injuries. Miriam had wished the school would be better than that, but it turns into a nightmare from which she cannot wake up. All of Miriam's classmates are investigated to find out who did this to her, but the investigations failed to determine the perpetrator. All her classmates deny that they did anything or saw what happened. We go back to 2 weeks before the incident. Miriam is Dina's only friend, and Dina loves her, but Miriam is always being bullied by Lion and Rania, who hate her for no reason. Lion is the most popular girl in school and the one her classmates are most afraid to bother because of her father's position, who could close the school if anyone harassed her. She has formed a kind of gang of girls who cover for her if she commits any trouble. For example, she manages to escape from the school bus to go and meet her boyfriend by causing any commotion to draw the attention of the driver and the bus supervisor so she can escape from the bus without anyone noticing her. She enters the cafe bathroom to change her clothes and meets her friend Laith. Miss Abir finds out that Lion is absent from school, but as usual, her friends defend her, saying she is sick and couldn't come. A new student named Noaf arrives and joins the school in the second semester, sitting behind Dina. Ruqayya tells her that she surely got into trouble, which is why she joined the school in the second semester. The school day ends and the bus drives on its usual route. It stops to drop off a student. Lion is waiting for the bus to get on without anyone seeing her, as usual, but after she puts on her regular school uniform. Lion tells her friend Rania about what she did with her boyfriend Laith, and that he is nice, and he offered to show her his house next time they meet. She agreed and will meet him next Wednesday. Dina hears everything that was said. The bus continues its way, and Miriam arrives home. Her family loves her and is very understanding with her. The next day comes at school. Lion is on the same basketball team as Miriam. She starts bothering her and hits her hard with the ball. So much so that the coach sees what happened and dismisses Lion from the team because of her aggressive behavior towards Miriam. After the practice ends, all the girls go to change their practice clothes. Lion decides that she will take revenge on Miriam. She manages to the extent that she can convince everyone present that Miriam tried to sexually harass her and attempted to touch her. Everything that happens takes place in front of Noaf. No one tries to call Lion a liar, and they believe her. It spreads about Miriam that her behavior is strange and that she tried to sexually harass Lion in the changing room. Everyone starts avoiding Miriam even more. She keeps crying over what is happening to her from Lion and her gang, so she stays alone after what was spread about her. Dina, her friend, comes to her to tell her that there is a sick girl at the school who sexually harasses the girls and tried to sexually harass Lion in the changing room. Miriam tells her that she is that girl and that this is the exact opposite of what happened and that she wishes to pay Lion back for what she did to her. Dina tells her that Leon plans to escape tomorrow, which is Wednesday, as she does every time, to go and meet her boyfriend during the school day. Miriam goes to inform Fatin, the school principal, about what Leon is doing to take revenge on her. The principal summons Leon to her office. All Fatin does is warn Leon about what she's doing and that if her father found out what was happening, things would not go well for her. She lets her leave without punishment. Fatin herself is afraid of Leon's father and his connections because he really can close the school and cause them problems very easily. Leon is furious that someone reported her, and she is sure that Miriam is the one who did it. She meets Rania and Ruqayya in the bathroom, and they think about how to take revenge on Miriam. Sumaya, the cleaner responsible for the school's cleanliness, is present. Leon decides she will hit Miriam at school. She threatens Sumaya that she might frame her if she doesn't tell her which spot in the school is away from the cameras. Because Sumaya is afraid for her job, she reports that a spot near the old bus is the only place not monitored. A message is sent to Miriam's mobile phone telling her to go to the old bus. Leon's gang ambushes her and they keep hitting her until Leon strongly knocks her to the ground and she faints. Noah saves her from death and she calls the ambulance to come and take her. The investigation begins with Leon, who denies that she did anything and that if her father knew she was being investigated, things would not go well for her. Rania says that she was in the bathroom after the end of the school day and did not see what happened. Ruqayya says that she was not present at the location when it happened. Ruqayya suggests that the person who did it is the one who saved her to cover up what she did. Noaf is investigated and a threat message is sent to her mobile that if she speaks up, she will be harmed. Noaf actually saw what happened, and Rania threatened her not to open her mouth about anything to anyone.
Time passes and Miriam is discharged from the hospital. She denies that she knows the identity of the attacker and that the one who attacked her hit her from behind, because she knows if she confesses against Leon, nothing will happen to Leon and her life will turn into more hell. A meeting is held for students and parents so the investigator can speak in case anyone knows anything about what happened. Leon stands up to say that she is responsible for what happened and that Miriam tried to sexually harass her in the changing room and tried to sexually harass her again near the old bus. Leon tried to defend herself, which is why she pushed her hard, and Miriam fell and was injured, and then all Leon was doing was defending herself. She asked the principal and the investigator to believe her. They are asked if anyone witnessed what happened in the training room. All the students act as witnesses against her because they had believed Leon's story before. Miriam tries to defend herself, but the issue is turned against her. Because there are many witnesses against Miriam, she is suspended for 2 weeks from school because of her behavior. Her mother also turns against her. Miriam turns to Noaf, asking her to speak about what happened and that she saw everything, but Noaf prefers to remain silent. Miriam's life is ruined at school and at home because of Leon and her gang. Miriam goes to receive psychological treatment from a doctor who gives her a sedative for her nerves. Miriam tries to call her friend Dina throughout the 2 weeks she was suspended, but Dina does not answer her. The 2 weeks of suspension pass and Leon and co-gang are happy with what they did to Miriam. The coach comes to distribute registration forms for the official school football team, which will travel to many countries for the championship. There are only 2 spots left on the team and the selection trials for those 2 spots have started. Leon says it would be nice if they choose her and Rania and they travel together. Ruqaiya, their third friend, feels that she's isolated by Leon and that Leon is not interested in her. Leon continues her bad treatment of everyone, even Samaya, the cleaner responsible for cleanliness. Miriam arrives at school, and as soon as she sees Dina, she runs to her and asks her why she did not answer her during the past period. Dina tells her that she found out that her friend Yazin confessed his love for Miriam, and Miriam hid what happened from Dina, even though she knew about Dina's crush on Yazin, and that she hid and lied to her, and so she might have also lied about Leon, and that she really did harass her. She leaves her and goes to her class. Leon's gang is present, and Rania tells them that she has started dating a new guy named Ahmed. Leon suggests that she brings her boyfriend Laith so the 4 of them can go out together without Ruqaiya. Ruqaiya is annoyed again, but she keeps it to herself and does not speak. Miriam arrives at class and Leon bullies her as usual until she makes her go cry in the bathroom alone. Miriam decides that she must act and apply the proverb that says, "Beware the gentleness of the patient when angered."
Miriam activates the fire alarm device in the bathroom and all the students immediately evacuate the school until the fire department confirms that there is no fire at the school. Before the students return to the classrooms, they find the school's loudspeaker activated and hear the voices of Layan and Rania as they mock Miss Abir and insult her. And they talk about the coach and virtually harass her verbally. Miriam is the one responsible for what happened. She sends a message to the person who activated this voice recording that the teachers are coming towards her, so she shuts down the recording and escapes from the room before she is seen. Noaf takes note that Miriam is involved in what happened. Ruqaiya, Rania, and Layan are summoned to Miss Abir's room to investigate what happened. She tells them that their suitable punishment is to be banned from all school activities and to clean the school instead of Sumaya for the rest of the semester. They object to their punishment. Abir tells them that she might call their parents and inform them of what happened, and then their parents will be the ones to decide the appropriate punishment for it. So they are forced to carry out Abir's instructions. Sumaya distributes cleaning cloths to them, so they start cleaning in front of all the students. They are exposed to humiliation in front of the whole school. Miriam is extremely happy as she sees her right returned to her while she sits. Abir tells them that after they clean the schoolyard, they should go to clean the swimming pools too. Miriam watches them from afar. Noaf comes trying to speak with Miriam and apologizes for not being able to speak about what happened to her, but Miriam calls her a coward and says that she doesn't want to talk to her about anything else. It is not interested in knowing anything about her. Noaf is embarrassed and Miriam makes her leave. Layan and her friends go to the bathrooms and talk about how they must enter the football trials. Layan says they will enter the trials and win them too because Fatna is afraid of Layan's father and will grant her any request. Noaf is listening to their conversation while hiding in the bathroom. All students are summoned to attend a seminar on bullying. The school which is talking about bullying needs 2 students to act out in front of them the role of the bully and the victim. Miss Abir chooses Layan to be the victim. Noaf comes out to act as the bully. Noaf manages to insult Layan in front of the whole school, saying that she smells bad and no one can stand to be near her. Noaf did all this as a form of apology to Miriam. Afterward, all students register for football training. Noaf goes to explain to Miriam why she kept silent. She tells her that she was expelled from more than one school because she did not keep silent about bullying, besides the fact that at the last school she managed to leak their exams because of her computer expertise. And if she had spoken, she would have been expelled from this school and her future would be ruined.
It is Miriam's turn to enter the training, and Layan is standing as goalkeeper. Miriam shoots the ball hard at Layan, and Layan gets hurt. Layan goes to fight with Miriam, but the coach prevents them from clashing. As Miriam improves on the team, Layan is banned from participating in the football team. They all go to the changing room to think about who leaked their recording. Rania tells them that Noaf had seen what happened to Miriam, and that she is likely behind everything that is happening. They decide that they must teach her not to bother them or stand in their way again. They find out that Noaf's sister is in the same school, so they go to harass her until Noaf comes to defend her. They threaten her with her sister, saying that they might continue to harass her if she is behind what is happening to them. Because Noaf's sister had a breathing problem, she gets more tired, so Noaf brings a doctor to the house for her, who reassures her. Noaf decides that she must go to Miriam and join her in her revenge against Layan and her gang. Miriam tells her that she has planned everything she intends to do, the first of which is to take down Ruqaiya, then Rania, and after them to completely take down Layan. Most importantly, they must take down Faden, the school principal, because she is the one who covers up everything they do. The open day arrives, which is a fundraising event where the boys' school and the girls' school gather in one place. This takes place after the school day ends. After the day ends, all the girls enter the bathroom to change their clothes and wear what they like. Layan is waiting to meet Lyth, and Rania is waiting to meet her boyfriend, Ahmed, whom she hasn't met before. They ask for Kaya if she is dating anyone. She tells them that there is a guy she has been talking to online for 2 days, but he hasn't put any picture of himself on Facebook. While they are talking together, Dina comes out of the bathroom after having changed her clothes. Layan decides to play a trick on her and tells her that her pants are not clean. Instead of cleaning them for her, they ruin them more. Layan takes a picture of her and sends the picture to the entire school. This makes Dina decide that she will not participate in the open day, and she goes to a secluded spot and keeps crying. Miriam sees her, goes to comfort her, and tells her that she should not trust anyone from Layan's gang. She tells her about everything she plans to do. She goes to inform Noaf that Dina will join them in the plan they intend to carry out during the open day. Noaf argues with Miriam because she is acting on her own and she should not add anyone to the plan without consulting her.
Each one begins preparing for the open day until the boys start arriving. Noaf returns to Miriam again so they can start their plan. She tells Dina that she is not allowed to make a mistake or tell anyone about what they plan to do. They begin their plan to destroy Ruqayya. The guy Ruqayya has been talking to for 2 days is a fake person named Tariq, and Noaf is the one who is actually talking to her. Because Leanne and Rania each have their boyfriends with them, Ruqayya is left alone among them. Noaf continues to talk to Ruqayya, pretending to be Tariq on Facebook. Miriam needs Ruqayya to be separated from the rest of her clique and be alone. They see Ruqayya getting up to bring drinks for her friends, so Miriam intentionally bumps into her and spills the drink she is holding on her clothes. In this way, Ruqayya remains separated from her group for a longer time until they execute their plan. Afterward, Noaf runs to Miss Abir and tells her that Leanne and Rania are sitting in a dark place with their boyfriends. Consequently, Abir goes to Leanne's location and makes them flee their spot, leaving Ruqayya behind them. After they flee to location, they hide inside the school itself. Ruqayya goes to their spot, finding that no one is there. She realizes that her friends left her and are not interested in her. She keeps calling them, but they do not answer because they are busy until she finds them at the school. She argues with them because they left her and did not answer her. She leaves upset that no one cares about her. She goes to sit alone upset and talks to Noaf, pretending to be Tariq. Noaf tells her that he will send her his picture as an apology because he is not with her like her other friends. Noaf sends her a link containing a virus and she is able to access her mobile and completely control Ruqayya's mobile. Noaf asks her and Tariq's name that he also wants a picture of her just as he sent her his picture, but without the hijab because her look is definitely different with her hair. Noaf continues to convince Ruqayya to send a picture with her hair until Dina joins the conversation and continues to talk to Ruqayya about trust and true love until they succeed in making Ruqayya take a picture with her hair. Noaf takes Ruqayya's picture and posts it on her Instagram account through her mobile because she's controlling it. Everyone thinks she took off her hijab, and comments of insult and inappropriate remarks about her and her family are posted on her account.
Before we continue with the video, I want to thank the first 60 people who subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much. You made me so happy. And if you're watching the video up to this point and you're enjoying it, please subscribe and help us reach 1,000 subscribers as fast as possible.
Miriam is determined to take revenge on Layan and Rania due to their bullying and the ruining of her life, and because they almost caused her death when they assaulted her in the schoolyard without anyone seeing them. After the matter reached Ruqayya's mother, her mother and the school administration decided that Ruqayya could not continue at Rawabi school and she was permanently transferred from the school. Thus, Miriam succeeded in taking revenge on the first person in Layan's clique. But Dina, Miriam's classmate, started to see that their revenge was a bit harsh on Ruqayya, and she tried to defend Layan's gang in front of Miriam and Noaf. Miriam tells her that she was wrong when she told her about their plan, and she should have listened to Noaf that Dina should not have been included in the plan from the beginning. Noaf gets up to get some food. She finds that Ahmed, Rania's boyfriend, has followed her on Instagram. Noaf follows him back, but quickly finds out what Noaf did and goes to fight with her, warning her not to go near her boyfriend or she will regret it. She breaks Noaf's mobile phone in front of her. Miriam fights with Noaf because of what she did, saying that this is not the time for a crush or love, and what she did was wrong and she should have told her before following him back. The argument escalates between them too. Noaf tells her that she will not continue with their plan, and she leaves and walks away. The winners of the spots on the national team are announced. Rania takes the first spot, and Miriam wins the second. This is what makes Layan angry, because this is not fair and Miriam is not good enough to even be a reserve. The team captain informs her that the decision has already been made, and Miriam and Rania are the ones who won the 2 spots. In the changing room, after all the girls have left, Miriam enters to take her medicine and change her clothes. Layan is watching her, so she goes to open her bag and photographs the medicine she is taking to find out what she is consuming, and she steals her journal from her. On the same day, Layan has photographed everything in Miriam's journal and published it everywhere in the school. Miriam is now seen by the rest of the students as crazy and needing to enter a mental institution because the whole school found out that she goes to a therapist, is getting treatment, and takes a sedative. Miriam runs to the bathroom and keeps crying alone until she finds Layan and everyone with her entering the bathroom, and they are reading her journal. They realize Miriam is in the bathroom, and they continue to mock her and call her crazy, and they leave her.
They return to their classroom before the school staff sees them. Miriam remains alone in the bathroom. Dina notices that Miriam is not in her class, and she asks her classmate if she has seen Miriam or not. Dina finds out what happened to Miriam and that she has been called crazy in front of the whole school. She runs to the bathroom to comfort Miriam about what happened to her and apologizes for not being there when it happened to her. Noaf is with her. Miriam comes out in front of them and apologizes for what she said to both of them and that she really cannot stand up to Leon and Rania and should have given up from the start because there is no hope of defeating them and that she will ask her mother to transfer her from the school. Miriam completely turns into a defeated person. Her doctor thinks that this is an improvement in her condition, but Miriam has given up on what is happening to her and cuts off everything related to her plan. After Dina goes home, she calls Noaf to come over. She tells her that they cannot let Miriam give up and that they must encourage her to complete her plan against Leon and Rania and that they will stand by her more than before and commit to the plan they will set. Dina sends a message to Miriam telling her that she's very sick and wants her to come. Miriam goes to Dina's house and finds Dina and Noaf telling her that they will always support her and will do the impossible to take revenge on Leon. They agree together on the new plan they will carry out. The plan will take place during the school trip because Leon and Rania intend to meet Laith and Ahmed during the trip behind the supervisor's back. Dina is sure of this because she heard them talking on the bus about what they intend to do. Miriam tells them that she will not be able to return to school again while she's exposed in the school. But Noaf reassures her that they have collected all the pages from her journal, in addition to successfully stealing her notebook from Leon. Thus, the matter will be forgotten because there are no other papers about Miriam. They start their plan, which is for Noaf to try to hack Leon's mobile phone too, just as she did with Rakaya before. Noaf sends Leon a picture from Rakaya's account of them sitting with their boyfriends without anyone seeing them. Dina is the one who took this picture. They are terrified when they see the picture, and they realize that they too are being threatened by Tariq and that he will not leave them because he is the only one who hacked Rakaya's accounts. But they do not notice Dina's reflection in the glass in a subtle way. The day of the trip arrives and every student prepares herself for the trip. Leon is bothered by her older brother Hazem and is even afraid to talk to him. They stop by Rania's house to pick her up after she argues with her father because he was drunk and wanted to prevent her from going to the trip. But her mother lets her go and she is the one who talks to him. Rania rides with Leon in her brother Hazem's car. Leon sees that Hazem has a personal pistol with him in the car and she becomes more bothered by him. After he drops her off at school, he warns her not to stray from her group and not to let anyone approach her in any way. They all move to the school bus and arrive at the hotel on the sea where they will spend their trip. Abir distributes the rooms to them, with 3 girls in each room.
However, a mix-up occurs and Noaf ends up sharing a room with Layan and Rania, but Mariam tells Noaf that she's the one who arranged it so that Noaf would be their spy from Layan's room. Noaf is annoyed that Mariam has started acting on her own again, without respecting her opinion. Noaf is forced to share the room with them. After they put down their things, they all gather at the swimming pool and enjoy their time as they like. Noaf and Layan go to swim in the hotel's private pool, but an older man comes and tries to sexually harass Noaf, and she is shocked by what he does to her. Layan sees her from afar and comes to rescue her from his grip. She insults him and threatens to call security. She takes Noaf, who can barely walk because of the shock, crying, and the nervous breakdown she's experiencing. Abir comes to them to ask what happened to them. Before Layan can tell her what happened, Noaf tells her that nothing happened and that there was just a man giving her strange looks, nothing more. They leave the area. Noaf explains to Layan that she cannot cause trouble because of her circumstances, and if she told what happened, Abir would say that their clothes were the reason, which is why she kept silent about what happened to her. The rest of the school group joins them. Miriam sees Noaf looking sad and upset, and she assumes that Layan bothered her. She tells Noaf that whatever Layan did to her and how she upset her, after today they won't let her bother anyone else. But Noaf gets angry at Miriam and tells her that not everything is about Layan, and that she needs to get out of the conspiracy theory she is living in. She goes up to her room and stays in it. Noaf is supposed to spy on Layan, so Miriam can know when Layan will meet Laith. Through her mobile, she finds out that they will meet at night at 10:30, but she doesn't inform Miriam of what she learned. Lunchtime arrives and Miriam is waiting for Noaf to tell her the time of Layan's meeting with her boyfriend. But Noaf tells her that after spending time with Layan, she felt that Layan might be kind and could improve over time, and that she thinks they should give her a chance and try to talk to her. But Miriam gets angry and calls Noaf a traitor, saying that Layan has controlled her mind. She tells her that if she wants to leave their plan, she can, but the important thing is not to be fooled by Layan.
Noaf goes to her room and finds Rania and Layan getting ready to meet Laith and Ahmed. Layan offers Noaf to come with them instead of staying alone in the room.
Noaf agrees to go with them, but Rania objects. Layan tells Rania that Noaf must come with them, and then she won't be able to tell on them to Abir. She tells Rania what happened to Noaf in the morning, and Rania is convinced by her words. They manage to sneak out of the hotel and go to the party at the hotel. Ahmed and Laith are waiting for them at the party, and they spend time together. Miriam is upset that Noaf has broken away from their plan, but she decides that she will continue with her plan anyway. Dina goes to Layan's room and doesn't find anyone there, so she realizes that Noaf also went with them. She runs to Miriam to stop her before she informs Abir about Layan, but Miriam has already informed her, and now Noaf will be in trouble and might be expelled from school. Ahmed tries to get close to Noaf and Rania in the bathroom, but Noaf insults him and refuses to let him touch her. Rania comes to fight with Noaf, accusing her of trying to get close to her boyfriends. Ahmed tells Rania that Noaf is the one who tried to harass him and that he was just standing there doing nothing. Rania believes Ahmed's words and tells Noaf that she was surely the one who arranged with the man from the morning to spend time together. Noaf is embarrassed in front of them and decides to leave and quit the party. She goes to the bathroom and Layan follows her. Abir is on her way to the party to make sure the girls are not there. Noaf reads Dina's message that Abir is coming toward them. They rush to warn Rania, but Abir has already caught her. Rania decides to cover for Layan and Noaf and say that she was alone at the party, and she signals to them to flee to their room. They rush to the room and manage to put on their clothes before Abir knocks on them. They tell Abir that they woke up and Rania wasn't next to them, so they went out to look for her, and when they found her, they went back to sleep. Abir tells Rania to go to sleep and that they will see what to do later, and that the matter will not pass without punishment. A week passes after what Rania did, and signs of beating from her father are visible on her face. Noaf refuses to speak to Miriam for a week. Rania and Layan go to the bathroom so Rania can tell Layan what she intends to do with Laith. She tells her that she intends to go to his house without anyone noticing to spend time together before the summer vacation comes and her brother Hazem locks her up at home. Miriam is sitting in the bathroom hidden and overhearing everything that is being said. Afterward, they go to the break and Miriam is sitting alone. She sees Noaf going to Rania to thank her for saving her from being expelled from school. Rania tells her that she was right about what she said about Ahmed too, and that she was wrong to believe him and lie. Dina is with them and they all sit at one table. Miriam remains sitting alone. Miriam goes home after finishing school and begins planning her next move. She manages to find Laith's house through his Instagram account, and she thinks about how to also take revenge on Faten, the school principal.
Leanne is at the same time talking to Laith to arrange an outing for the next day, but her house has no privacy. Her brother suddenly walks in on her because he is looking for his mobile charger, and he finds her nervous, so he snatches the mobile from her hand to see who she was talking to. Leanne has saved Laith's name as Rania, so she won't be exposed. She goes to complain to her father that no one ever respects her privacy at home. Her father tells her that her siblings' behavior is only due to their fear for her, nothing more, and that she must know that they love her. After that, she returns to her room and talks to Laith, telling him that she hates the house and is waiting to meet him tomorrow. She manages to meet him again and they drive together to Laith's house. Leanne, as usual, manages to escape from the school bus. Abir asks about her and the reason for her absence and whether she took the bus or not. Rania tells her that since she is not there, then she surely didn't take the bus. Abir asks Mariam the same question, but she answers that she didn't notice whether she took the bus or not. It is leaked that she was absent from school that day. It becomes clear that Mariam has the number of Hazem, Leanne's brother. Dina and Noaf see her and that Mariam is planning something. They have been avoiding talking to her for a while and they go to tell her that she has done enough harm and should stop what she is doing. Mariam tells them that they are both hypocrites and two-faced too, and that she thought they were her friends, but they have become Leanne's friends and they have no right to give her advice now, especially Noaf because she saw what happened to Mariam and remains silent as if she didn't see anything. She leaves and walks away. Noaf keeps recalling what happened to Mariam and how Leanne's clique was going to destroy Mariam's life and might even have killed her. Noaf believes Mariam's words that she is indeed a hypocrite and two-faced too, but Dina tells her that it's not wrong for them to commit a crime and feel their guilt and stop at a certain point, unlike Mariam who is still continuing with what she is doing, and that it is their duty to warn Mariam about what she is doing before a big disaster happens that harms Mariam too. At the same time, Abir goes to Fatin to tell her that Leanne is absent again and that someone must call her family to confirm that she is actually sick and didn't run away from the bus. But Fatin doesn't care because she has a ceremony where she will receive an honorary award regarding the achievements she made at the school. Abir goes behind Fatin's back to get Leanne's mother's number to call her. At the same time, Rania is looking at the party photos and the picture that Dina took and sent to her and Tariq's name comes to her hand. Rania manages to see Dina's reflection in the picture and goes towards her to blame her for what she did. Noaf is with her and she defends Dina, saying that they didn't expect the matter to escalate concerning Rakaya. The important thing now is that there is an issue that Rania must help them with. Noaf decides to tell Rania everything about Mariam and what she intends to do to Leanne and Laith. Rania fears that Leanne might be killed by her brother Hazem if Mariam carries out her threat. They run to look for Mariam and try to prevent her from doing anything. They see that Leanne's family has come to the school because of Abir's call. Abir tells them that Leanne was absent today from school and she most likely
ran away from the school bus this morning. Leon's mother confirms that Leon left in the morning, assuming she was actually going to school, which means that Leon ran away from school. Her brother Hazem is with them, and he tries to call Leon, but she doesn't answer the phone.
Abir tells them that Leon is fine and ran away by her own choice because it's not the first time she has run away from the bus, and she tells them everything about Leon's days of absence. Mariam has prepared the message she will send to Hazem, Leon's brother, and included Laith's house location in it. Before sending it, she hesitates, but she remembers all the moments Leon hurt her, from the moment she lied in the parents' meeting, and when she said Mariam sexually harassed her and exposed her at school as a molester, and when she hit her and almost caused her death and ruined her life with her uncle, and when she called her crazy and mentally ill. Before sending the message, Noaf comes begging her to wait a little before sending it, and Rania keeps begging her and apologizes to her for everything they did to her, and that they are wrong and deserve anything that might happen to them, except for Hazem to receive this message. Rania promises that they won't hurt anyone after this, but Mariam tells them that after today, they won't be able to bother her anyway. She sends the message in front of them. The message reaches Hazem while he is in Fatin's office, and he asks his parents' permission to leave immediately, saying that Leon's matter is his to resolve. He drives to Laith's house. Leon has changed her school clothes because Laith threw her into the swimming pool and all her clothes got wet. She has thrown her mobile in front of her, not caring to answer anyone. Hazem is on his way to the location he has, and he arrives at Laith's house. He knocks hard on the door, and Leon is terrified because she knows that Laith is not expecting anyone to come to him until she hears her brother's voice, and she is terrified because she knows what her brother might do. She looks at her mobile and reads Rania's messages and understands what happened. Hazem goes towards Leon's clothes and confirms that she is inside the house. Leon's father is fighting at the school. Fatin is leaving the ceremony with her honorary award, accompanied by the committee members responsible for presenting her with the award. Leon's father confronts her and tells her that his daughter is not at school and that she is not even concerned about the safety of her students, and that he will close the school and tear it down on Fatin's head. He grabs her award and tells her that she truly deserves it and throws it on the ground in front of her and leaves. Hazem keeps knocking on the door until he breaks it and enters. He's shocked to see his sister in front of him with a guy in a locked house. He grabs Laith and starts hitting him without giving him a chance to speak or hearing a single word from him. He takes out the pistol he has and points it towards Leon and blames her for what she did and for her family's reputation that she destroyed because of her actions. Leon, while crying, tries to explain to Hazem that nothing happened between her and Laith, and she keeps begging Hazem to lower the pistol from her and pleads with him to have mercy on her, and he does. Leon looks at Hazem and understands his decision. She takes a breath and closes her eyes. The camera focuses on her school clothes, and we hear the sound of a shot fired from Hazem's pistol. It is not revealed who was killed, but given the state Hazem was in, it is easy to assume that Leon was the one who was killed after what she did. We go to Fatin's office and find out that Laith is Fatin's son, the school principal. Amidst all this, Mariam is extremely happy and was able to pay back Leon's clique for all the bullying and harm she was subjected to. For the first time, Mariam triumphs over them and takes her right herself. But was what she did truly her right? Or did she turn into a version of them, or perhaps worse?
That brings us to the end of the video. Let us know your opinion on this series in the comments and tell me if you'd like us to do a recap of the second season. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next video. Bye-bye.